Hi, everybody. Welcome to Misfit Monday. We had a little bit of a late start, but Ellen is going to be here pretty soon. Don't worry. Tonight, we are going to be playing episode 66 of Ravenloft Misfits. We are so excited. We are inching closer and closer. But anyways, yeah, we stream Ravenloft Misfits each Monday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. Make sure to follow us, subscribe to the channel if you would like, join us in the chat, give us inspiration, force me to reroll, do all the things. If you're watching the recording, like, subscribe, and share with all of your friends, and podcast as well. Please share with your friends because that's how we grow. And yeah, Zack.
And also make sure to use roll20.net to play your TTRPGs on your own time with your own friends and have your own adventures with your own amazing characters and kill your own giant monsters or get killed by them. More likely, Roll20 makes it super easy. They have all the tools you're gonna need to keep track of all your characters, keep track of the maps, keep track of your enemies. It's an amazing tool and literally makes this campaign possible. And they support us every stream. Thank you, Roll20.
Yeah, thanks, Roll20. And thank you to Syrinscape because we have some awesome music stuff, which I need to turn up. There we go. Syrinscape is awesome. It's always been awesome. We've used it ever since the beginning of this campaign. All of the ambiance, music, and different sounds that you hear is from the Syrinscape app. It's super easy to use, and you can build sound sets for your game very easily, especially if you're using any of the published adventures because they have a lot of them already made for you. So check out Syrinscape with the link in the chat or the episode description, and you can help us out if you become a Super Siren subscriber, the triple S as we know it here on TXP. Yeah, and also another just random announcement. This Thursday, I'm going to be doing a DM versus DM stream with Jack Cogsbane of Gods and Game Masters is the channel, but it's gonna be Tiamat versus his own homebrew dragon that he has made, both CR30s. We're gonna have a DM as well, like as a ref kind of, and throwing in different wrenches into our battle. It's gonna be fucking cool. So that's gonna be Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So that will also be here. Yeah. That being said, let's do a recap. Episode 65, The Champion's Quest. Last session, you spoke about how you would prepare for Strahd's wedding in 1 month from now, and you began to plan who you would bring as your +1s. Leyland, the mountain speaker Sabrina, and the werewolves were among the possible allies to call upon. Sorsha, you spoke to Elvir about whether the allies would be safe in the winery. And Elvir had responded by saying that Moonshade was probably the safest place to go, since Strahd probably thinks that that place is pretty much dead anyways. And then Beatrice had given Elvir the amulet against proof and detection to him, as he would be the one communicating with all of the potential allies and guiding them to Moonshade. Vaughn also spoke to Aurora and Leyland about the interesting holy symbol, there we go, that was actually told by Arxes. That it was the Moonweaver, Sehanin. And though Arxes didn't really know too much, it's another piece of information that the Dark Elves had actually worshipped the Moonweaver. But with that, you all began to pack your things and make your way towards the Gulthias tree once again, where Sorsha was able to find the entrance. And after sliding down the initial slope, you found the otherworldly presence underneath here as water dripped both down and up, and it was biting cold within. you were then faced with 3 routes. The left, where you heard and saw a child laughing and running down the tunnel. Straight, where you found dark black mist that obscured everyone's vision. And right, where you found the low-hanging mist that turned out to be smoke. And some unfortunate things happened, and you went down the the middle tunnel with Bocephalus, who then fell out of nowhere after hearing these weird crunching sounds that seemed like bones, maybe? Question mark? But then you decided to go to the right tunnel, where you found a large mound of ash, vines, and stones that, as the small weasel, Duke Wesselton, approached, it awakened Weaselton, of course, yes. It awakened these 2 shambling mounds that then had a roiling fire within the center of each of them. So now with that, we are going to start tonight's session with a little bit of combat. Once I open up my music. And so with that, I need everyone to roll initiative. Oof, with a 1.
Initiative.
Wow. Me and my son rolled the same.
I gotta select my token.
So happy for me and my son.
Where's my initiative? I forget where. Oh, there it is. Oh, I got it. Don't worry. I know how to do this. It's all good.
All right. Okay.
And we need to roll for Beatrice.
Yes. Right. Beatrice will get a 20. Good.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, Beatrice.
Yeah, Beatrice is killing it. We're gonna put Beatrice up there. Cool. Okay, what? Nope, not the, there we go, cool. So, starting off the combat, Beatrice is going to... Shit. This is like...
That's why none of us wanted to do it.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm the first one to do stuff. I don't know what Beatrice would do.
Shoot her gun, maybe? I don't know.
I
I think
guess.
she'd run away.
I just don't see her being the one to like do the first attack, so I'm just gonna hold the action and see what
sure,
everyone
that makes
else
sense.
does.
There you go.
But at the top of the round, it is going to be the layer action, which you can tell as these shambling mounds stand from their resting place. They are now glowing with fire, and you can see that and feel that this chamber is beginning to warm up. But with that,
Oh.
it is Vaughn's turn.
Well, I'll be the one to attack first, I suppose. That's something
Yep.
that I would do. That's very much in my character. I'm gonna have to bonus action to get to them, I do believe. Yes.
50 feet.
Yeah, my speed's only 40 feet, so I guess I have to do a little run. Yeah, so I'll bonus action dash,
Okay.
leap over all my friends.
Yep.
Does anyone... they both look the same, basically, yeah?
Pretty much.
Okay, great. And I would like to recklessly attack one,
Okay.
because I'm a silly little Billy.
Of course, little silly Billy.
Yeah.
20 definitely hits. And you're doing psychic damage.
I mean, we'll see how that goes for me. I didn't have my sneak attack damage on there.
Strangely,
It's good?
It is not resistant nor immune to this, so
Okay,
that
good.
hits.
Ooh.
Great. There's my sneak attack since I forgot these.
Ooh, nice. All right, so a
And-
total of 18 damage on that. Awesome.
And then my get an extra attack. Yeah. I've done combat in this character recently. 22.
Of course. 22 also hits.
Great.
All right, for that extra 8 damage. Fantastic. Wait. You did reckless. Never mind.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that your turn?
I believe that is my turn. I mean, is there any way that I can be like, is it just like this room itself that is heating up, or is it also like the hallway that we were in?
It seems like the hallway as well.
The hallway that we were in?
Yeah, it seems like the heat is radiating from these Ashen Shambling Mounds. You can see that, like, as this roiling fire in the center of them continues to become even more furious of a fire, it's beginning to glow, and some parts of them are starting to be set ablaze as well. It's getting bigger and bigger.
All right. I guess that's the end of my turn then.
All right. You have Bocephalus as well.
Yes. Bocephalus goes on his own initiative, which he rolled
Okay.
the same number as me.
17, yeah.
Yes. That's why I was asking, because I don't want my dog to die. I just got him.
That's fair.
I need
Vaughn
another
can
10.
use like an action to like dismiss Bocephalus.
Exactly. Bocephalus gonna fly the other way.
Cool. Yeet the other way. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Bocephalus is gone. Right on. All right.
My son needs to be safe.
That brings us to Sorsha.
All right. First and foremost, I'm going to cast Spirit Totem Hawk Spirit.
Okay. And I think, if I remember right, that's like a 60-foot radius, which
It
I'm
is.
pretty sure is fucking everything here.
That's kind of, basically. And then I really wish I had equipped something with water, because basically everything I have is Erupt Earth or Wind, which I'm sure Wind might not help.
You blow out a fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
putting it on here and then, yeah, you're pretty much you're good. Cool.
I guess we could test it out, but Bond's right there, and I don't want Bond to get hurt.
Eh.
I'm
I'm fine.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. All right, then I'm going to do Wind Wall.
Okay.
Range is perfect. It's 120 feet.
Okay. Yeah, you can easily make it.
Yeah. Here, I'm just gonna let you read it. Oh no, I rolled.
Okay, so shape the wall in any way you choose, so long as you make a continuous path along 50 feet long. So when the wall appears, each creature within this area must make a strength saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much. Strong Wind keeps fog, smoke, and other gases at bay.
Is there a way that I can position this without hitting Bond?
Yeah, I mean, if you were to here, let's see. So if you were to use this and just make it go like,
Oh, can I just go any direction with it?
yeah, as long as it's a continuous path, you could just, from the back side of them, you could just go around them like that. Oh, also, I need to switch over to the battle map. Sorry, folks.
That might help.
Get the turn order out of the way. Yeah.
Okay. So, if I were to, this new thing here, I gotta figure this out. How did you make that line? Is that the ruler?
It's the measuring tool, and then when you click onto it, you start it, and then you do the right click, and then you can make a point to go around. Yeah.
Okay. So if I do, get between these guys, I guess,
Okay.
and would it push them in either direction if they fail it? Like, does it push him? Sorry, I
think no, you're good. You're good. You can make a wall, and then what if they ship out?
smaller creatures. Okay.
Yeah, that it wouldn't be affected by that wind, but and if I remember right, I don't know if it's like pushed one way. It doesn't say anything, so I guess probably not.
Then I just imagine, yeah. Okay.
So you're doing like the backside kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Exactly. Just missing Vaughn.
Let's draw a little, probably 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 50. Cool. That's a nice little wind wall there. Okay, and they have to do strength checks.
DC 14.
DC 14. That is a 22 and a 21. So they take half of the 3d8.
So six damage each?
6. Cool.
Or 7?
I think we round down. So
Okay.
I think it's 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Why does it say, supposed to say 14 there, but when you roll damage it says 16?
Oh, it does. You're right.
That's an interesting. We'll figure that out.
It doesn't matter because they
both went over it, but it just
I'm pretty
two
sure it's a
different numbers.
16.
Okay.
I was like, 14 sounds very low.
I was like, we're at high level.
Okay, that is. Yes. So that was your bonus action. Your action. Do you want to move?
How hot is it getting?
It's starting to get warmer. With every second that passes, the temperature is rising. But it was cold to begin with, so now that it's starting to warm up, it's starting to become more comfortable. You don't know when it's going to end, though.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll move if somebody wants to start strategicing.
All right. So with that, it is now Esmeralda's turn, who is going to... she is going to use her Crimson Rite to create the Rite of the Frozen. Eesh. She takes 8 slashing damage.
High roll.
Yeah, pretty high roll on that one. And then she's going to run up 35 feet to here. And I believe that puts her within range. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. So she is going to be able to do 2 shots towards the one that you are currently right next to, Vaughn. And, you know...
Teamwork.
Oh, she already used her thing. Okay, cool. So she is going to do a right attack, which is a 32 natural 20.
Oh my God.
And that increases by 1, so that is a 16 damage on the first one, and then another 9 damage on the second one, so 25 damage total towards this. Okay.
And it's dead.
Nope.
Okay.
Yay.
We did it.
Woo!
Go team.
It is resistant to cold damage. I forgot about that. So that oh, it didn't even roll the extra damage for some reason. Okay, well then I will just re-roll another one. Okay, so that is another 3, which increases to 4, and then 8. So 15, 19, 27. And then, oh, right, and then, fuck, the cold damage. That's 12. That gets reduced to 6. What did I take out last time? It was 16, 25. Okay, so I had 25 in there. Gets reduced to 6.
How are we supposed to show this up?
9. Yeah, right. So 11, 20, and then 31. Damn. Okay. That is her turn. Nope. Yeah. That's her turn. And I think she'll say that she, like, ran over to here instead. Or no, I guess right here so that she's within 30. That way it's opening that up. Arxes, you are up.
All right. I am
going back to Sorsha real quick. Do you want to do anything with the fucking weasel that you have?
Oh yeah. What can
the weasel.
Weaselton do?
That is a great question.
He can bite.
Fuck yeah, I like his spirit.
I respect that,
Ferocious.
Bite.
I'm just gonna fit him right
Does
there.
that hit? Does 12 hit?
12 does not hit. Yeah. Tries to like bite into the foot, but it like moves out of the way as that happens, crashing
That's
into
okay.
the ground, causing almost an earthquake underneath each of you.
Yeah, he is not deterred.
Cool. All right, it is back to Arxes.
All right, I'm gonna move up 30 feet, which takes me here. All right, darn.
Cool.
And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast. Because,
Nice.
Yeah. Where are you, Eldritch
Left or right?
Blast? The left one.
Cool.
Actually, I'm gonna give one to each of them to get to do this twice.
Sounds good. All right, so this will be left.
It's a 20 hit for
Definitely hits.
7.
All right.
And then the next one's a 12 to hit.
Does not hit. And that's your turn. You have a bonus action.
Yes, I do. But I'm not gonna use it.
Cool. Now it is their turn.
What? What? Oh, they're not on the list.
Yeah.
Okay.
This thing is going to just completely pass by that weasel because they're not really worried about it.
What, does he get an attack of opportunity?
It's still in range technically, so no. But it is going to rush towards Arxes. And this is going
Advantage. I give him advantage because of my spirit totem.
Okay.
Ooh.
Go ahead and do a what's it called? A Eldritch Blast attack again then.
Alrighty.
That's okay.
Eldritch Blast. Bam. So 23.
23. All right. That hits, dealing that
That would've
5
been-
force damage. The one
Yeah.
on the right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yes, so that happens, and this thing is coming towards you. It is going to do a slam attack, 2 actually.
Oh, fun.
That is a 20 to hit, which is
That'll hit.
18 damage.
Lovely.
And then another slam attack, 13 to hit.
It does not hit.
Okay. And on its turn, you see that the fire slowly begins to... You see the vines that are now catching fire are slowly beginning to come back together, closing the wound that you had just opened with that Eldritch Blast. As well as the other one. Let's see. And this one is going towards Vaughn. 2 slam
Hi.
attacks towards you.
At advantage, please.
True, that's right. All right, so
If you
At
say so.
advantage,
You got
please.
this. I believe
okay,
in
so
you.
24.
Yeah.
That deals 21 bludgeoning,
Okay.
and then another one,
Okay.
13 to hit.
No.
Wow.
At
All right.
advantage of 13?
Yep, 11 and
Embarrassing.
13. Yes, it is. So, that is what you take. That is their turn. Brings us to Katya.
Okay.
I believe in you, Katya.
I'm going to. Actually, I'm glad they went first because that made my life easier. I'm gonna walk up straight to this one. I'm gonna pop Vampiric Gift for my bonus action, and I'm gonna do 2 attacks on the left
Okay,
vine monster.
sounds good.
29.
29 definitely hits.
13
11
damage.
radiant damage, 14, 16 damage. Nice.
16 damage. Oh, plus a d6.
Okay,
And you're another 3.
cool.
Second attack 19 to hit.
Definitely.
Okay, so that's 13 damage that time.
Awesome.
That is
Right.
my turn.
Cool. It is the layer action, which turned to 40 for some reason.
Yes, extra strong.
You were holding on to the action for Beatrice. Does she
Right.
take
I was
action?
literally just thinking about that, but fucking ADHD. Okay, so she is going to. She's gonna cast. One sec. That is a 20-foot cube.
She can hit the weasel.
Right.
Hey, whoa.
Hey,
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey,
like
whoa,
this.
hey.
I don't like where
Okay.
this is
You
going.
need to sacrifice Duke Weaselton. It's
Okay.
fine.
I mean, you could probably hit them without hitting the weasel.
She is going
Probably
to
hit the weasel without hitting
cast
us.
Fairy fire.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
on
I like they
all
were
of
all
them.
like, oh.
Oh, this
The
is a good
weasel-
square.
It's fine.
The weasel is going to do a dex save, which, I mean, do it if you want.
Hey,
The
he's
weasel
Fred.
at this point is insignificant against the 20s of damage this thing does every single time. That's a
Okay.
fail. So it is covered in
Damn, it's not
bright
close enough to
orange
Arxes to get
light.
the benefit.
And these
I mean,
things
he
are
was
doing their
close.
dex saves. Very close, actually. Oh, natural 20 on the one on the, and an 18 on the right. Holy shit, both of them passed somehow.
For the one that got a natural 20, I'm going to use silvery barbs.
Okay.
I'm not raging.
All right. All right.
So please re-roll that.
Okay then. So this dex save is a 1. So that means that it fails.
Okay.
How does the silvery barb look when it comes out of Vaughn's magicalness?
Let's see. It's what's it say? I magically distract the. Which creature is it? Is it the one in front of me or the
The
other?
one on
It's
the
the other
left.
one.
Yeah.
I think I just like. I think I like flick my like wrist up and it snaps like the other one and like a jet of blood comes out of my extra arm and just kind of like
yes.
sparkles against it.
Yeah, like covers up the face as it's trying to move out of the way of this spell, and as it does, this explosion of like orange light shoots out from the point that Beatrice had made for this entire spell, so not to hit either of you. And as it does, that thing gets covered in this glittery type of magic, making it easier to hit for Katya and Arxes, and even Vaughn if you make your way over there.
Yeah, and then to the person I'm gonna choose to get advantage on their next roll, I'm gonna give that to Esmeralda.
Cool. Esmeralda gets that. It is going
She
to
does
be.
so much fucking damage.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I know. Believe it or not, she's
So
only
good.
13th level.
Hey, I don't
higher
believe
than
that.
us.
Yeah,
Higher than you guys, but like
yeah.
still.
Insane.
Yeah. Okay, so Beatrice is going to
I'll take a look at that character sheet later. See what the hell's going on in there.
What is Beatrice gonna do? I think
I mean,
she
she just got her action, right?
Yeah. She's gonna fly over here so that she can have a better view of everything. And she can't use Fireball. She is going to. That is a concentration spell for Fairy Fire.
I don't want to be like, hey, we had homework, right? But what about the layer action?
Oh,
This
right,
is-
yes.
Isn't
the
this
layer action?
Beatrice doing her held action?
No, because her held action would have just been fairy fire.
Right,
Ah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah,
that
yeah,
was.
you got it. Yeah.
Yes. So again, the layer action continues.
Okay, it just gets warmer.
The shambling mounds get warmer. Fire begins to erupt even more, falling down, creating another bit of fire that catches whatever is on the ground, and it is getting warmer.
It's nice in here.
And now that brings us over to, Beatrice, which is, she is going to do, not Scorching Ray. You know, instead of going over... No, I don't think she would do that. She is... No, that's fairy fire. That's way better. She is going to cast... That is also concentration. God damn it.
This is why I don't play
Beatrice
first
casts a
casters.
gun.
Yeah.
Shit. All right. Not gonna do fireball.
Block breathing, second form.
I guess she'll do... Yeah,
She
she'll
could
do
fireball
catapult.
if she wanted to sacrifice the otter, couldn't she?
Well,
She's gonna do
presumably they're
catapult.
resistant to fire since they're on fire.
Right. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
Good
she would
point.
know
So
that.
am
So
Yeah, true.
Did she use
she's gonna
catapult
cast
on the
catapult
squirrel?
at second level, which yeah, I guess that does count.
It's a weasel.
She then
I got it wrong too. I just realized.
Yeah, weasel. She brings the rocks that are on the ground, and she has like a shovel mechanism that throws it forward, and it is going to hit, I would say, the one next to Vaughn. And that thing needs to do a dex save, which is probably gonna fail. That's an 11 that fails, taking all of that. That would be 18 damage. Good, it's good.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay. That is Beatrice's turn. That brings us over to Vaughn.
Ah, lovely. Thank you. I would like to rage.
All right.
I would like to do that thing, which means I have to roll a d8.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
And we see what happens.
A 3. I
is
didn't
the
even
best
have the
part.
thing open that tells me what all the things do when I rage.
I believe in you.
I have too many abilities. Okay.
That's
An
because you
intangible spirit that looks like
3 times.
it's
I
fine.
love it.
An intangible spirit,
That's
which looks like
great.
a flump or a pixie, appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice. Within 30
Cool.
feet of you, at the end of your current turn, the spirit explodes, dealing each creature within 5 feet 1d6 force damage on a failed dex save.
Cool.
Guess that's just gonna appear right next to the weasel.
Nice. I love it. Oh yeah, the fucking
Because
weasel.
it'll-
That's like right in between both of them. You can get both of them. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna blow
Love
up
it.
this weasel, unfortunately, but
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, weasel.
All right. That is
Okay.
your rage bonus action.
yeah.
Or
And then I'd
regular
like to
action.
recklessly attack this man in front of me.
All right.
Wow.
12 does not hit.
Yeah, I can see that. Unfortunately,
Yup.
get off my desk. I don't lose my sneak attack if I miss, right?
No, whenever it,
Yeah.
like, if you hit, then it
Yeah.
activates.
Then I will try again. Yeah. How about a
28
28?
definitely hits.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice.
Okay, so that is 17 damage on that one. It's a good hit.
Damn.
Bonus action.
Noise.
Probably not moving.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I'm content to stay where I am, unless.
Cool.
No, I'd have to move into the wind wall to flank with this weasel.
Oh my god, I don't even think I would count that as a fucking flank. Like, come on. It's a fucking this big.
It's
I mean,
threatening.
It is attacking it.
You see foam at its mouth.
He's trying
Oh my
his best,
God.
and we love that for him.
He is trying
We're
his best, but
supporting.
At the end of the turn, the spirit does explode, and every
Right on.
creature within 5 feet of it must make a dex save, which
Let's
is the
go!
weasel and the 2 creatures.
let's go. All right, do a dex save, and I'm gonna do 2 dex saves.
I don't.
All
What's my
right.
saving
That's a
throw?
fail, and then a pass. So I have
My save's a 14, so.
Yeah, 17. So 6 and a 17,
Aw.
and then a 9. Unfortunately, the weasel. You
I
just
do-
hear a little pop as it.
It's only 1 point of
Goes
damage.
Weasel.
That's all it had.
Damn it.
Someone please
Damn
hit
it.
that and do the pop
So-
goes the weasel.
Yeah.
Thing over
Oh my
there.
god, that is so funny. All right, so the left one takes a whole 1 point of damage from that.
Sorsha, I'm
And-
sorry I keep doing bad things to all of your animals.
We're talking about
Okay.
it later.
Out of context,
All right.
that's hilarious to hear.
Oh my god. All right, so Bocephalus, I'm sure is just running.
Yeah, until it's like not warm anymore.
Cool.
Until he feels like he's safe.
Right on.
No.
Then
He should
it
have
brings
saved the
us.
weasel, but
It brings us to Sorsha.
Okay. So
Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
okay.
Whoa.
It's okay, guys. Don't worry.
Source is like, this is for all the animals.
Yeah.
it's just Vaughn, no one else.
Okay. This works. Okay. So I'm gonna do a Erupt Earth. So like add a diagonal,
Ooh.
basically. So it hits
Okay.
those two, no one else.
You just hand up, bringing your hand
tall is
to the side.
Yeah. How tall is the roof of the cave?
This specific cave part would be, I would say, maybe 15 at the highest.
So this is a 20-foot cube of
Cool,
Erupt
cool,
Earth.
cool.
If they do not do their dex saving throw, do they get bludgeoning damage from the ceiling?
So Erupt Earth, I believe, if I remember correctly, is just the earth itself just below it, just erupting. It's not the pillar one that pushes them up.
Oh.
Yeah, that one's, I can't remember, stone pillars, I think is like literally what it's called. But Erupt Earth is just like an explosion beneath them. So
Yeah, 'cause it
it'll
just says
still do
20-foot
damage.
Cube. Yeah.
Yeah, that area just becomes this giant thing of rubble.
Okay. Well, here we go.
Cool, let's do it. And then I think they have to do like a dex save. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, 20 damage.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Christ.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's a
dex
good one.
save. You are starting to see after all of these dexterity checks, they are usually pretty bad, but I rolled another nat 20, so that's a 19. Left one fails, so they take the full 20 damage.
Yeah.
And then I believe, yeah, half damage. Okay, cool. Nice. All right, that
So
is
10 on
10.
one, 20 on the other.
Yep. One of them, the one on the right, is looking pretty bad.
And
Bloodied, if you will.
Bloody hell.
Embery. Yeah.
So that is your action. You still have a bonus.
Yeah, I don't think I can do any bonuses.
And then you can also do movement.
Yeah, I'll move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
All right, that brings us to Esmeralda, who is going to just finishing her movement. She's gonna run over here just in front of you, Sorsha, and she's gonna shoot the one on the right since she has advantage on this one. Doesn't want to waste that. Also, she's gonna shake off the cold damage from the right that she just did because that doesn't do shit. I forgot, so yeah.
That happens.
And she is
wouldn't
going
know.
to do.
You were being in character.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Good job.
Yeah, you know.
Good
Thanks for not
job. Look at
metagaming.
You know.
Yeah.
And makes an attack roll as a reaction. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind, but okay. None of those will do anything for her bonus action, so she is just going to do a Rite of the Dawn. This one only doing 4. And takes that 4 like a champ. And now she's going to be doing her right attack. All right.
Hey,
Welcome,
Ellen's here.
Ellen.
Yo. We're in combat.
All right. And yeah, and let me tell you, I've been playing Beatrice pretty fucking well, so like,
Oh, good.
just saying.
Sorry about that, everyone.
All good. We're
You're
good.
chilling.
Yeah, we
Okay,
all,
so
we actually decided we were all gonna play her too good, so we let Jonny do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely wasn't
Yeah.
like,
We totally would have one-shotted all these creatures. We were like, that's not
Yeah,
even
but we didn't want to make it too
yeah,
easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
So-
wait to watch the video later.
This
Of
one
course.
hits for 17 damage,
Nice.
since the
Nice.
the right is now radiant damage, and then the other one is going to go for the other shambling mound because you get advantage on that one. So that is a 29, which is just a 17, and then it deals that 8 piercing. Great. Okay. That brings us to Arxes.
Well, we all know who I am. I am going to attack it with my sword.
Awesome.
It's right
And you
here
have
in front of me.
advantage.
Oh yes, lovely. So Arxes just goes, "You think a little heat is going to hurt me?" And then I attack. Wow, the 26. And I'm gonna drop a
26.
level 1 smite on it.
Hell yeah, let's do that. Schmite.
With another
10
23
on top of it.
damage.
Right on. Fantastic. That is
and
some
this is
decent damage.
second attack. This one is this
do
one
it.
still at advantage or no?
Still advantage, yeah. Fairy fire, you just
lovely.
get advantage.
Lovely. Is that 13?
13 does not hit, unfortunately. Even with advantage, that one does not hit. So you bring your greatsword up and try to slash into it once more, but it just grabs onto the greatsword, almost pulling it from your grasp. This thing is fucking strong. But you're able to slice back out. You cut a few vines off, but not nearly enough damage to do anything impactful. That is your turn. You have
Double
movement.
check.
Oh, and bonus.
Yeah, 1 sec. Let me double check it here. And no, that's it. That's all I do.
Cool. All right, let's zoom in on the map a little bit here so that people can see what's going on. All right, cool. That brings us to the Shambling Mounds. All right. So beginning their turn, you see those vines reconnecting, and even though this roiling fire is burning them, they are still growing back, and they regain a certain amount of hit points. That,
Booty.
How many?
just, you know,
What's their total?
Scale of
Like,
1 to.
yeah.
continuing the attack towards Arxes. These are 2 slam
come at me.
attacks. As a 19 to hit.
That will do it.
Okay, 21 bludgeoning,
Damn.
and then
Alright.
natural 20 to hit.
Ooh. All right.
That one actually misses.
You doing another one?
No, I can't. I'm raging.
Oh, true.
However, wait.
Ooh.
Tip my attack roll. I will use my reaction to make them reroll with my
Okay.
runic
Yeah.
shield.
Nice. Okay. This is gonna be the attack then. That is an 18, which I think just hits.
That'll still hit. Yes, my armor class.
It's better than a.
It'll do less
It's
though.
better than the
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the difference between that and that would have increased it to
Oh, I should have done it
Or-
the other way.
18 plus 15. So
Bad.
whatever that is,
Would have done bad.
it would have been bad. Okay, that. So yeah, 16 bludgeoning damage for this
Lovely.
hit, and you are
damn it.
engulfed as it grabs onto you, pulling you inside of it, and then the vines reconnecting as you enter its body. And it is going to deal some damage.
Oh, lovely.
I believe. Oh, attack. Hold on.
It actually heals you.
No, I think the engulf is just part of the attack. I don't think it does damage. Yeah, you're good. So you don't take any extra damage, but you are currently restrained. Yeah, blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe. So there's that.
Okay.
The other Shambling Mound is going to attack Vaughn,
Hi.
getting advantage on this attack.
Yes.
2 slam attacks towards you.
Please.
That's a 20 for 15.
Have
Bludgeoning.
to. Yeah.
So that would be 7.
Okay.
And then a 17 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, that is 21 bludgeoning, so halved to 10.
Okay.
And you are also engulfed inside of it. So it grabs you, pulls you in, putting you inside of its chest. And you know what? Since you are no longer in its path, it is going to walk here.
Ruh-roh.
You just see it grabbing onto Vaughn, slamming them twice, and then pushing them into their body, where you see vines opening up like tendrils, these like snake-like tendrils that come out and then close Vaughn within them, and they just begin walking towards Katya and Esmeralda. That is its turn. I'm gonna put Vaughn over here. Katya, you are up.
Can I attack in such a way that I can free Arxes from this thing's chest? Does that seem possible to you?
I would say you can do a strength check.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty high DC. I would say that it's gonna be a contested DC between your athletics and its, and that would be your turn. Because in order to get in there, you'll have a bonus action as well. But in order to get in there, you're gonna have to like grab vines, moving them very quickly in order to even get a hold on Arxes, and then ripping them out too. That's like 2 actions. Okay. So that would be like your attack, extra attack.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I was hoping I could do 2 attacks to free both of them, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
So you just want raw strength?
Yeah, we're gonna do just athletics.
Oh, athletics.
I'm gonna give advantage.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. So here I got
25.
a 13. So you rip open some of these vines, biting into some of them, and you get this like ashy taste, but they recoil from your attacks with your claws and your teeth. And as that happens, it opens up this chest area. You grab onto Arxes and you pull him out. The vines trying to keep Arxes within, but as you finally pull him out and Arxes, you fall prone just in front of the where your token currently is, just in front of the shambling mound.
Gotcha.
So,
I don't think I have any bonus action, like attacks or anything, so I'm good.
Alrighty. Then it is the layer action, which you, luckily, Arxes, didn't. I mean, you're resistant to it anyways, but you begin to feel that this room is getting warmer and warmer. Vaughn, it is getting fucking hot in there.
Cool.
But that brings us to Beatrice.
All right. Can I see Vaughn?
Within the roiling fire inside of this shambling mound, go ahead and do a perception check.
She gets advantage. She gets advantage because of the totem.
Is it, you use it as a reaction, right?
Well, no, that's like automatic.
But I think it's once per round, is that right?
Let's see if I can try and find it. I knew that the advantage on attacks was, but I'm pretty sure that perceptions are all.
In addition, you and your allies had advantages on perception checks while in the aura.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. Cool. Right on. So yes, you have advantage. Oh my god, it's a 4.
Good. Not good.
With all of the moving vines, it is tough to see, and you can't see Vaughn in there.
Is there any chance I can do a check for Arxes as well, or would that?
Arxes just got shot out from Katya reaching in and pulling him out.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a question. Ooh, I just don't think it works within the ruling of the spell. Shoot. I'm not like that is happening. Sorry, 1 second. That kind of screws up my plan.
No, you're good.
Can I instead, if I attack the creatures, does it hurt Vaughn? Like, are they in risk?
I mean, I'll be fine.
It's hard to tell,
Like, would they have full cover technically?
but with the fact that you couldn't see Vaughn, you're thinking it's likely, but you're not entirely sure.
Sure.
So, yeah, that's the best that you can get with a 4 perception. I mean, yeah.
Got it. Okay, and then this blue line, what is that?
That's a wind wall.
Okay, that's what it looked like to me. Good choice of line color. Okay, I'm going to... I'm gonna cast... No, that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm going to move 25 feet to here, and I am going to blast a 30-foot line of acid at the creatures.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Using Tasha's Caustic Brew, and I will cast it at...
Remember that is a concentration spell, so you're going to be dropping fairy fire.
Oh, it is? Oh,
Yeah.
Never mind then.
I was going to cast that, but then it didn't. Yeah, I was
Dang.
like, fuck, it's a concentration.
Screw it, I'll cast Shatter.
Okay.
On the one with Vaughn inside.
Sure. Sounds good.
Dope.
So I'm gonna try and cast
You could probably
Shatter.
hit both of them.
That's true, actually.
You might
You're
be
right,
able
because it's a
to, yeah.
10-foot range.
Yeah. You center it
and
on that orange
each
dot.
creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point. So I will try and, like, I guess this way, hit the two of them. And yeah, I'm gonna actually...
Oh, 10-foot radius, too.
Yeah,
So, yeah, that's like, it's easy.
Yeah. Can I get a quick assessment of this battle? Are these things pretty beefy and kicking our ass, or can I take it easy on them?
They've been doing like 20 damage per attack, and they've
Yeah,
been
they're
attacking
doing
twice.
a lot of
Got it.
stuff.
They're heavy hitters.
Shatter
they
at third
regain
level.
health. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
So they both need to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Do I have to make a Constitution saving throw?
I would say yes with advantage.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
You take
I'm a
no
hardy
damage.
little boy.
You take no
Nice.
damage. Yeah. So it's like evasion for you right now.
Perfect.
That is a 13 and a 5 on their end, so both of them fail.
Both of them fail, so they're gonna take 48 thunder damage. But also, if they are made out of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal, they have disadvantage on the save. I guess.
I mean, they failed anyways.
They failed anyway, so that's good. Okay. $14 points of damage. And then is Cosette out and about?
I did not bring Cosset out because I didn't want them to die.
Sure.
So
I'll
that
get
is up to
Cosette.
you.
I'll get Cosette active and lining up for some force bullets. So I'll just keep them kind of near me.
Okay.
And I think I will also. I think I'm gonna, in my way, I'm gonna back up. And oh, can I shoot a bonus action telepathic message to Vaughn?
Sure.
Okay, because I have the helmet telepathy on. I'm gonna say, "Honey, get a hand out, and I can get you out of there, just a little bit, if I can see you."
I can see what I can do. It'll just be like when I was born.
And with that, it is Vaughn's turn.
I'm gonna try to stab this bitch from the inside if I
From
can.
the inside, you are restrained, remember, so yes, you
I'll
can
recklessly attack.
disadvantage. So then a straight roll. And it is within range of Katya, so I guess you get
I get sneak attack because I've got a friend that's
This is fucking
threatening.
so funny. Hell yeah. All right.
It works.
So a straight roll,
I got yeah.
14 just misses.
Damn it.
Well, I get a second attack.
Are you doing these with advantage because of fairy fire?
No, I'm not
this is
attacking.
the other one that doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not one of them. The one on the left is affected by fairy fire. The other one is not.
Got it. Thank you.
21.
So 21 does hit. and that deals 18 damage. Nice.
Is that enough for me to get my arm through? If I pull my blade out, can I?
So as
it's a psychic blade, so it disappears when I target. So can I just thrust my hand through still?
I would say go ahead and do an athletics check.
At disadvantage?
You're raging.
So I would have advantage.
I would just say a straight roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Athletics, you said?
Yes.
How about 31?
Holy fucking shit.
Wow.
Is that high enough? I can use a psionic knack if I have to.
So I literally can't roll that high. Yeah, you get a hand out. You just see this like hand push out of the vines. It is slowly beginning to sink in, but it is out there.
I wave.
It is Sorsha's turn.
I do the little like heart.
Love it. Sorsha.
Yes. I have this spell and I want to use it so bad, but we're indoors.
Lightning.
Oh, yeah.
Lightning. Can never use it.
Yeah.
Gotta fight outside a couple times just for
Guys,
Sorsha.
can we just antagonate?
Yeah, can we make sure that Strahd is outside when we fight him?
Yeah.
Right.
Outside
Yeah.
during the
Outdoor
day,
wedding.
ideally.
Yeah, can we get the sun to come out for the first time ever in Barovia?
The
So
sun will come out in Barovia.
I have a question.
All right.
Are these considered trees?
Why do you ask?
What a good question.
Because I think it would be, now hear me out, I think it would be really cool to walk into the one that has Vaughn, grab Vaughn, and come out the other one with Vaughn.
Oh my god. That would be so fucking funny. If you want to use it that way, I would say that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. That would be
Is that
amazing.
what is it, tree stride or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So I'd like to do
Right.
that. I'm gonna walk
Cool.
into the one that has Vaughn, and I'm gonna
You grab
walk out
onto
of the other
Vaughn's
one.
hand, opening up a
Vaughn.
portal within this creature, and just walk right out of the other one. That is fucking amazing. All right, I love that. So where do you pop out of from the other one then?
I guess the back end.
Okay, so over to here as in the back end?
Yeah. So technically, flanking. Can we move away, or is that an attack of opportunity?
It would be an attack of opportunity because
Okay.
I would say they had disadvantage on the attack because you just fucking walked out of them. But I would say that
What the fuck?
yeah, they're like, what? And then they're gonna try and hit you, but I would say it's disadvantage up to you.
It's like I didn't even eat anything today. Okay. Then that is all that I can do.
Okay. All right.
That was incredibly cool.
What a turn.
Epic.
Glad they're out then.
Esmeralda is going to Yeah, she's gonna use her right again to get Right of the Dawn on her other crossbow, and she's going to go and flank on the other side where Katya is not. Ooh, just one on that one. Nice, evening out from that big fucking roll earlier. Okay, rushes over to here to create that flank, and then she is going to do 2 shots towards this thing, which gives +2. So 15 just hits for that first one, and then 25. So that is 14 damage on the first attack, and another 17 on this one.
Ooh.
The Shambling Mound that is being attacked by Esmeralda currently looks really fucked. The fire is beginning to burn it, and you can see that a lot of the vines are loosening, like they just lose all of their movement. It seems like this thing is dying in its own undead type of way. But with that, it is now Arxes' turn.
Wait, hold on. These things are undead?
Ish. They're plants, technically. But
Plants
If they're
can die,
undead, there's a lot
and
of
then
different
dead.
stuff that should have been happening with Arxes.
they're not, they're only mostly dead.
What
There's a
is
big
their
difference
thing?
from fully
Is
dead.
it-
Yeah.
Are they undead so
they're
they would
not
have
undead?
disadvantage to attack him?
They're not undead, but they are kind
It's
of
not-
like undead.
It's not even disadvantage. They would have to roll a saving throw to attack me. is what
Oh,
the
no
thing
shit.
is.
That's
Yeah.
fucking. Oh yeah, because of the undead. That's right. That's so fucking sweet.
Yeah. But if they're not undead, then they can just do it.
Yeah, they're not.
Um.
It's kind
But,
of like undead, but they're not really undead.
So, Arxes stands up and goes, "I'm sick of things trying to eat me," and then I smash it.
I love
With
it.
my great
okay,
sword.
with advantage.
Oh yes. Turn that on. First attack. It's 25. to
25
hit.
hits.
And because I'm pissed off, because it just tried to eat me, I'm dropping a level 3 smite on it. Which
Hey.
doesn't
nice.
do more.
Oof,
I wrote
nice.
that ones in there. But there's
All
another
right.
attack. Which is coming. It's a 19,
19
hit.
does hit as well, dealing that 9
it-
damage.
And this one I'll drop to level 1, which is another 9.
9. Damn.
Which
All right.
technically is a better roll.
Oh, because it's a
Okay.
second level or something?
It's a
Oh,
first
it's
level.
first level. Oof. All right, well, that is your turn. You did half movement. I mean, if you have a bonus action, up to you. Cool.
I just stand and I'm just gonna keep whacking it.
Right on. Ashen Shambling Mounds' turn. At the very beginning, they are going to regain some hit points. You see the vines that had currently fallen now regain some movement and wrap themselves back into the body. And it is going to... I think it's going to continue attacking you, Arxes, because you were the last thing that it attacked and you just reached out of it.
It's fair.
So, yeah. That is an 18 to hit for 12 bludgeoning.
I will do that.
And another natural 20.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. 43 damage.
Woof.
That I am going to redirect to the other shambling mound.
Hey.
Nice. Nice, because that would have put me down. I'm just saying.
Interesting.
See that,
Okay.
Johnny? Hey, Johnny, what do you think of that one?
Yo.
Katya, how do you want to do that?
Hey.
How do you want to kill this thing?
So, I imagine, like, the tendril comes down, and I just, like, turn and stick my shield out in between, and it slams onto there, and some, like, you gotta help me out. Some
Blast.
sort.
Yeah.
it-
Okay, so your rune is on your shield. You push into Arxes, bringing up your shield, and as you do that, you activate the runic power. That once it gets hit, it is blowing up. So as you stand underneath, this giant hand comes just tumbling down towards you, and it's like a small little tap as it recoils, and you line it up so that it's a perfect angle to where it goes straight down into you and then comes around like a fucking haymaker as the fist goes into the other one, slamming into the face and into the stomach. And as it does, you see this, what was a roiling fire within it. Now you see this little ember go out of it and slamming into the wall behind. It's hard to see what that was because it got hit fucking hard, but it is dead. It then just turns into vines, ash, and stone that fall to the ground. That was fucking awesome. And they didn't get to attack, so that's pretty fucking cool too.
More.
Then it is Katya's turn.
And now I'm gonna
43 damage.
Yeah,
43 damage just swapped out and hitting.
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
that is
dude.
amazing.
Yes.
Lovely.
Hey, fighters are good, okay? They're basic,
Yeah.
but they're fucking good.
You know?
They got some stuff. So yeah, I
Maybe I should multi-class into fighter.
You should actually. Highly recommend.
Okay.
Everybody should have at least a little bit of fighter.
Yeah.
I pulled up, I blocked that attack with the shield, I watched the punch careen around, and then I just come up with my sword and, and hit this one twice.
Awesome.
I don't have advantage, ignore that.
You still do.
You do.
Oh, I do?
Very fire.
I do, you're right. So 21.
16. Nice.
For
right.
plus a d6.
Oh, right. Another 4.
Another 4 damage, and
Awesome.
then another 17 damage off.
Nice. Right on.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Cool. You can tell that as that other shambling mound completely got obliterated and this like ember shoots out of it, the temperature in this room is slowly beginning to turn back to that cold that you know. It is getting cooler. Beatrice, your turn.
All right. I will give a little whistle, and I'll have Cosette soar around, kind of getting near Vaughn, but doesn't need to be right on top of him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want her to use a force attack, so she's going to do that with
Cool.
advantage. So I'm going to roll twice and take the highest. So that's 14 to hit.
14 does not hit, unfortunately.
That's all right.
But
She's not always a
you are
gotta be.
over by. You are over by Vaughn, so you would have flanking. So that's a +2, which means that it does hit.
Oh, well, lovely. So that'll be 5 points of force damage. She's just getting
Very
lovely
good, very
work
good.
done over there. And then I am going to go ahead and, is Arxes looking the worst, or is Vaughn looking really bad?
I would probably. I think
It's
I
probably
haven't looked at
Arxes.
their health, but Arxes has been getting fucked up.
Got it. Then I will use
Not too fucked up.
I will use my action to cast Cure Wounds via Cosette on Arxes at 2nd level.
What is Cosette's movement speed?
Oh, well, her movement speed is... That's not what I meant to do. She has a fly speed of 30 feet. But I mean, like, she doesn't need to go near... I guess I would have gone here.
Yeah, because
So-
you got the flanking, so I would say that you would be there.
You know, sometimes...
Unless you want to have Cosette go around here, you still get the flanking. Like it'll be right above Katya. You'd still get the flanking. And
That works
then
for me.
okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I was heading to Vaughn because I thought Vaughn was looking worse than Arxes, but if
sure.
that's
So
the
then
case,
when you're taking a look, you see Arxes is really fucked up. So yeah, I would allow that.
and-
That's fine.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on...
What are you at,
him.
Extell?
39.
Okay, yeah.
Not looking terrible, but I don't need you going
Yeah,
down and then
that-
getting hit
if-
twice.
If Katya
Whoa,
hadn't
nice,
done that, I would
20
have went
fucking
down.
health. Yeah,
I'm glad.
20 points of healing
Glad I
to
can cover
Arxes.
I think a
Nice.
good woman should have a range of abilities.
So, Vaughn, you are up.
Hi. How's this individual looking in front of me?
Pretty bad.
Okay.
Yeah,
Lovely.
still swinging.
Still swinging? Not for long. I would like to attack it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that should be with advantage, but
Well, that's a 30. But go ahead and just roll just to see if you get a. Oh
Yeah,
man,
just-
you got
just-
a 19 too. Damn, that was
just
so
in
close.
case. No.
And then an 18 right after.
Yeah.
But yes, you definitely hit for that first one, dealing the 18 damage right on.
How's it looking?
Still just barely hanging on.
Barely hanging on? Okay,
Yeah, you
cool.
can see that a lot of vines are starting to
Okay.
fall away. And now actually, the chest that these vines creating the bone, like the skeletal system almost of this creature, a lot of the vines are falling down like straps, and as that happens, you see inside of this roiling fire, now that the other ember piece had flown off, you begin to see that there is some sort of a object within the center of this ball of fire within this thing.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just stab it again, I think.
Cool. Do it.
What was it?
26.
Yeah.
Stabby
Yep.
stab.
Or 28. Yeah. Plus, so that is 9 damage. Still hanging on.
Then I'll pump a superiority die into it.
Okay.
I'll do a maneuvering
so
attack.
you're pretty
and
much
give...
a fucking fighter anyways.
Yeah. Yes.
Jesus.
Sorry. Yeah.
I love
I'll use a maneuvering attack so Sorsha can spend her reaction to move 15 feet without invoking opportunity attacks from this creature.
Nice.
And I'll add 3 points of damage to it.
Okay.
Not enough to kill it, presumably, but
Nope. So yeah, Sorsha, you can move 15 feet away without provoking an opportunity attack.
you just scoot along the side of it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Pardon
You just
me.
yeet that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Bocephalus is pretty much out of the tunnel anyways.
Bocephalus, I'll be like, you can kind of come back, boy.
Okay. So
You can start making your way
back.
back.
He's running away.
Yeah. You
Yep.
just hear the echoing of this coming from the.
Right.
Oh my god, that is so fucking
Well,
funny.
once we get
Crying.
another 10 gold of herbs, he can do something in combat. But other than that, if I lose him, we have to do this
Yeah,
whole thing
yeah.
again.
Sorsha, you are up.
All right, I'm just gonna hit with my blood spirit combine.
Nice.
Nice.
Two-handed.
Advantage.
Oh, and then with Shalala, so you would use your bonus action with Shalala and then
Yeah.
attack. Cool.
Yeah. Sorry.
So
yeah.
then you're good. 17 hits. Oh my fucking god. Oh, never mind. It's not 19. Okay,
No.
cool. I was gonna say,
It's only 9.
yeah, 9 damage. All right. Yeah, you pierce into it and you feel the fire on the hand, so you quickly have to pull out. But that is 9 damage. And that was your action bonus action. So I don't know. I'm sure there's probably you don't want to move.
No, I'm good.
Cool. Right on. It is going to be Vaughn, you had something?
I was raving at the Raiders.
Cool.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh, there's a raider.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's
Hi,
yeah.
Raiders. Yeah, that's what it means. My brain was just like, Raiders, the football team. Oh no, Raiders, this. Hi, everybody. Okay.
We should do a stream roll where every time we get raiders, like some random NPC group like charges across whatever
Right.
scene we're in.
Oh
The Raider
gosh.
Nation.
The raiders are coming.
That's great.
Yeah, she's gonna. Yeah, she has advantage. She's not gonna fucking deal with that thing. So she is going to use her 2 attacks to shoot at this. Boom,
End it.
boom. 26 hits, 21 hits.
Wow, 2 nat ones that she just ignored.
I know, right? Damn. 19, 28, 34, right? That's math. 35.
I mean, does it matter? Is it still up? Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yep. Arxes. I swear to God,
Get
it's
it.
always fucking Arxes for some reason. I don't understand, but like, if you hit, like, I mean, it's just gonna be it. But like,
He's our
Let's see it.
closer.
yeah, I
He's
guess.
just
I swear.
You know,
Baba
he's
Saga,
on the paladin. you know?
Oh, fuck, what was the other one? Yeah, okay, how do you want to do it?
Arx is just like he's like standing there, and he's watching the like everyone else attack it and they not go down. He just like raises his sword, not sword, his great sword, and his wings sort of like fan
Hell
out.
yeah.
He just goes, "You'll be punished severely," and he just hammers it down on him.
Okay, so what I imagine, your wings come out, and then they push down, leaping. You leap into the air, bringing your greatsword down, and just carve through this thing. You see, as Arxes' blade goes through, this giant flash of bright light, and you carve into it, hitting something, barely even feeling it because it's very small, but you hit into something. This something slams into the ground and ricochets past Vaughn. You carve into this thing, and as if you had taken the life out of it, it just like every the anime movies where it stands for a second, moves around, and then you finally see it slide off, and it just splits right in half. You see all of the vines and stone just scattering across the floor. It is dead.
Hey.
It's fucking cool.
Gosh.
Well, door number 2, anyone?
Sure. Is everyone all right?
Feeling just fine, to be honest. Are you okay?
I'm hanging in there. I've been worse off before. And then he just looks at Von. Were we the only ones who were attacked by those things? Who else got hit?
I don't know. I was mostly focused with the fact that I was getting hit sometimes. Oh. Thank you, Sorsha.
Your second arm is just like broken.
Oh.
It's like still manacled to my wrist and it's just hanging down the other way.
Yep.
It's like,
so then the cure wounds, just you hear the bones snap back together, and it is now not broken.
There we go. These things had some kind of thing inside of them, yes? I saw it go skittering.
Bocephalus.
Hmm?
Why don't you and Cosset go fetch?
All right. So
my dog's gonna die picking up this hot
one
rock.
a little quieter than the
I
other.
hope not.
Your two familiars, homunculus and familiar, going out and gathering these stones. And as they bring them forward, you see in the mouth of Bocephalus a stone that has some sort of rune on the side, but you see that it's broken, and this piece seemed to have been broken off. And as you look at the other one within Cossette's mouth, whatever, coil, you see that it is a perfect match. And would you like to put them together?
Can we figure out what the rune is on it before we put them back together?
Can I
You
do
could
some
cast
sort
identify.
of? I could ritual cast identify, but
I could also ritual cast it. Do you want to sit down together?
let's as a team.
Does it take half as long?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that works.
If we both ritual cast identify, it'll take half the time.
100%.
Okay,
I would say
great.
that
Sure.
totally works.
I'm just gonna lay on hands while that's happening. Give myself 35.
Mhm. Cool.
I open my books.
You each take one piece together. Actually, just set them just like half a foot away from each other. And each of you begin casting Identify. It takes only 5 minutes in this case. You find that these two pieces have a large magical essence to it. Let me grab the... You find a Stone of Embers. This is a stone that is filled with the fire elemental plane, filled with its magic. And what you can do is you can summon a fire elemental through it, as if you had casted Conjure Elemental. And when you use it that way, it cannot be used again until the next day. But this is a very powerful magic item that you guys have now unlocked because
Indeed
you went down this
it is.
tunnel. So,
Sick.
with that, I think
Together? And,
Yes.
like friendship bracelet.
just and you
Friendship
see
necklace.
this fire begin to erupt from it, and you pull it back instinctually, and it continues to turn and turn and turn until it slowly returns back to the stone. And you see that rune that was recently dark is now lit with a red flame color, but there is no longer any flames around it. It is a little hot to the touch, but not too bad. So with that, we're gonna go to break because that was a long combat. We're gonna do that, and then we will be back in 15 minutes During the break, we are going to be giving away a fitting Ghost Court
Ooh.
copy for Roll20. It is a ridiculous party game about spectral justice in Small Claims Court. If you're interested in playing that and want to win a code on Roll20 for free, you can go ahead and join the giveaway by doing the code word. I can't remember what it was. It is !fire. So we will see you all in 15 minutes. Bye. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We are going to do the giveaway. Let's do the... nobody wanted Ghost Court. That's okay. I get it. It's too spooky. That's fine.
Aw. Who's
Okay.
gonna solve that
They're scared
crime?
away.
I'll take it.
Who's gonna
But-
bust ghosts?
You are inside of this now cool chamber where the Emberstone has been reunited with the second piece. What would you all like to do?
I'd like to do a quick investigation, see if there's anything else worth taking down here. Or
I was going
figure
to do
out
the same thing. I'll help.
Yeah, or
Sure.
figure out what those creatures, why they were here.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do an investigation with advantage.
Would you like me to investigate, or would you like to investigate, Katya?
You should investigate.
Is there anyone specific who
High
wants to
Natural
draw?
intelligence.
29.
Hey.
See?
Cool.
Vaughn's just holding the rock, kind of.
You begin looking around, taking your sweet time. As Katya goes around the other side, you go the other way, and you finally meet towards the top right corner. Here, you see that there is a large pile of rocks. Under one of the rocks, towards the front of it, you can see that there is a leg sticking out. This leg, however, is blackened. It has been burned countless times. And as you approach it, you just see that this large pile of stone also has vines kind of tangled into it, leading you to believe that there may have been another shambling mound in here at some point. But the entire mound is just coated with ash.
I poke the foot with my cane.
And like a little bit of it like falls because of how much it's been burned over and over and over again. You touch the foot and you feel give as a piece of it just crumbles inside of itself.
I don't think it's worth cleaning these rocks, but Cossack, can you just try and worm up through this corpse and see if you can find anything interesting?
Okay. Do a investigation check for Cosette as she's kind of going around this mound trying to find something of importance.
Got it. Can I give her advantage?
Sure.
Okay. 17.
Cosette begins to go around, and you see that the other side of the mound, it's like a anthill type. It's not like leaning against the wall. It's just like this small mound in front of you of just stone. Cosette goes to the other side, and you can see, Cosette sees, rather, this small stone structure that breaches from this pile of rocks. And it looks to be some sort of a, with the 17, it looks to be some sort of, like, religious, like, shrine.
So like like a structure buried under the rocks.
Right.
Do you think it's worth trying to clear it, Katya? I mean, I could certainly try and cast something to do that, but I don't know if that's valuable. Do you think you could shift any of this with your... And I sort of, like, give the shoulders a little squeeze. One of your assets?
I could try it. Yeah, I could try it. Yeah. I'm gonna try and move some of these rocks out of the way.
Okay. It takes you a while. It's not hard. You're moving rocks. But after about, we'll say, maybe 10 minutes of just moving rock after rock and ash kind of blowing in your face every once in a while, you find the burnt body that, in the state that it's in here, hasn't been burnt too bad. So you see that this is a corpse. It's not alive, it's not moving. You see the lower half of it is charred. This is a human male dressed in similar garb as what you would find Sorsha or any of her ilk. And you can see that it was standing just next to a shrine where you find a depiction of a very tall woman with antlers coming out of her head, something that you have seen before in the Lodge of the Huntress over in Moonshade. This is the Huntress. This seems to have been a shrine to her. And at some point, either there was a collapse or there was some sort of magic that shot through this place. Either way, this person expired because of the stone crushing them.
I would call over to Sorsha. Arxes, you're gonna...
Eldritch Blast. Just kidding. Imagine.
Why not?
Make sure.
Just destroy it.
Sorsha, dear, something for you.
Gonna hop over there.
Sweet.
Do I see anything different than what you just described, or?
Not really.
Yeah.
You do see like a smaller level at the very bottom of it where it is completely shattered at this point, but you see like ember marks, which doesn't have, there is no other ember marks around, which leads you to believe that there was probably incense here at some point. Outside of that, it's pretty much the same. A lot of this shrine is kind of broken because of all of those stones that have fallen onto it, but the central pillar of this, which it had like an ornate type of like tree looking figure, a lot of the tree has fallen, but the trunk of that shrine is still standing, though a lot of it has chipped. Outside of that, yeah, it just looks like a shrine to the Huntress.
Well, that is rather odd. I suppose that this was once open and not what it is today. At least that's what I could see from here, but this has always been kind of a fairy tale or like a childhood story that there was something down here. But this proves that it was open.
Right, because, I mean, this is not quite bone yet, pointing down at the corpse.
As you look to the corpse, Sorsha, do a perception.
Perception? I get advantage because my aura is still here.
Nice.
Good, because she's terrible at rolling.
All right.
And they do.
It wasn't too bad. I mean, you would have passed with that 15. As you look at the body, it is slightly charred, but you see connected to the clothes are bits of bone. And with a 22, I would say you see the bone, but do a investigation check
Oh boy.
to see if you can like kind of surmise what this is. 19, cool. Okay. As you're looking at the bones, you see not all of them have just been shattered into small pieces. There are some smaller pieces that you find that look like the top of a skull, a small skull. You see a beak. You see a part where the beak connects to the skull. There are little bits and pieces which you can identify that lead you to believe that this garb that they wear was covered their shoulders on both ends with raven skulls. And on top of that, seeing this kind of a thing, you instinctively clutch onto your amulet that you were given. And you feel a sort of connection to this dead champion, most likely.
Oh.
But seeing the decay that has come to this body,
Yeah.
it's been here for a long time. And you're not sure, maybe this place has like decaying, slow decaying properties within here. So it could be longer.
Just
You're
an
not sure.
extra dimensional space.
Right.
Beatrice, I think this is one of my predecessors for the Champion of the Fates.
Specifically to the Huntress, you think?
I believe so. This the only thing that makes sense with the shrine and the raven skulls.
Well, do you think...
The Seeker is the one with the ravens.
Oh,
sorry.
the Seeker.
The Huntress is the one that you have, the Spear of Gavan. That is that is like the Huntress's weapon.
That's right.
These raven skull necklace that you have, that is the amulet of the Seeker,
Oh, the Seeker. That's right.
which ravens are usually seen as the symbol of the Seeker.
Well, I guess I looked to the ceiling. I assume that came from there, but if this was some sort of follower, I wonder if he was attacked or if those, and I gesture back toward the mounds of whatever is left,
Vines
some
and
sort of-
stone, yeah.
shrine gods.
Yet if they were the shrine gods, then I can't imagine that they would have attacked so unprovoked. I think that they were put here on purpose.
I think I have a theory.
Yes, Vaughn?
I've almost said it 2 times before, but I got distracted by other matters. I think each of these pathways is representative of one of the Fanes. And I think the fire here being associated with the Seeker, the forest, the tree on fire, could potentially mean something. Or I could be crazy.
No reason you can't be both, dear.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
They're very smart.
No, okay, stop.
Arxes has approached the body and is beginning to check it to see if it has any like wounds that indicate cause of death.
Yeah, go ahead and do a medicine check. I'd say with advantage because everybody's looked at the body so much that you're kind of just coming in and doing the check that everybody hasn't done yet.
If I had to guess,
Naturally.
it's
20.
crushing.
Perfect.
Your name.
It is indeed crushing. You see that there are a lot of fire, like burn marks, mostly on the lower half of the body, which leads you to believe that they probably weren't burnt when they were dead. And so when you check the upper half of the body, you begin pressing into the skin, the tight skin at this point, and you feel give, like a lot of give, which means the bones were most likely crushed, which then leads you to believe that it was because of the mound of stones that currently surround it.
I experienced that firsthand. Is that 100%? Arxes just stands up and says nothing.
Is he dead?
Yes.
But they're
Cursed to
relief.
death.
Ah.
Well, Vaughn, if you're correct, Sorsha, do you think you could identify what the other 2 tunnels are linked to? A path of darkness and one of creepy children?
I would associate the creepy children with the swamp. But that's my own kind of experience of Berez.
That's creepy children live in swamps?
Well, no, that I saw a lot of children when not a lot of children, but I often scared the children away from the swamp. But, children, hags, they kind of go hand in hand in the way that the children don't want to be holding the hag's hand. But,
That is true.
That's actually a really sound observation. Yeah, it's how it goes.
Oh, wait, we need to
Makes
stop
a lot of
complimenting
sense.
me because I don't know how to deal with it.
Okay,
So, no
Feel
more.
that.
Okay, no more.
No, it's all right.
you're doing an adequate job.
Stop doing it, but please continue.
All right, Sorsha, I will try to do better for you. I'm so sorry. On the day after your wedding, I can't be disgracing you like this.
Oh, that's right. This is my honeymoon. Okay,
Yeah.
so just
Quick
to
honeymoon to the hell tree.
yeah,
Without your
nothing like
husband.
it. Yeah. Yeah. With all of my friends, my husband stays home. So
love
just to recap my own understanding of the Fanes, basically what we had learned at was it Moonshine? What was it called?
Moonshade.
Moonshade.
Moonshade, thank you.
Moonshine.
Either one.
So,
Moonshine would kick ass.
Gosh.
so the Huntress had the depiction of mountains, yes?
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The huntress was the statue that you had seen in the lodge was a giant woman. There wasn't any color, but yeah, had antlers out from their head. So it wasn't like a headdress. It was like actual antlers coming out. And then you saw dreads that came out, and they were, if I remember right, yeah, they didn't have a shirt. The dreads were tastefully covering. And then you saw the Spear of Kavan, and
Yeah.
the only other thing that you notice is that she was fucking ripped beyond all belief. Just
Sure.
huge. Yeah.
Which is the image we're seeing at the shrine, right?
Right.
The body is wearing raven skulls,
Right.
Or the
But,
seeker.
but the shrine has a antler head.
Okay.
So this
Now-
would technically be the huntress.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's what I was
Which
wondering.
Slightly
Okay.
throws off my theory.
So
it could
the,
still
hu-
be true.
Thank you.
the Huntress was the idea of death, right?
Correct.
Nature based. Okay. And then the Seeker, the Forest Fane, was ravens in the future.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the
And
Seeker
then-
was the future.
Future. And then the Weaver was swamps, and that was the past.
Correct.
And then
Children are past. You're used to be a child.
well, future are
Fair.
the children of the future. That
Oh.
whole thing.
Do we believe that?
Also fair.
Is that a thing
The-
people say about them?
They are.
Okay.
I mean, okay.
So- That was just building off of Vaughn's idea. Okay.
I mean, I think it's a valid idea. But
Yeah.
whatever they
I
are,
mean, children are the future. It's true. Oh, not about. Okay, sorry. Keep going.
well, I have yet to have that proven. But each of these rooms is a corruption, theoretically. So something or someone came down here to corrupt, if that's the theory, right? This doesn't look, I'm not a religious woman, but this doesn't look right.
I mean, I could.
I don't think they normally bury their shrines under a pile of rocks.
So I'd imagine that someone has corrupted each of these shrines. That could have possibly been Strahd when maybe that's the mark of how he destroyed this sanctity. I mean, this might have been his handiwork.
Most of the time, yes. If you want to sort of throw a deity out of somewhere, you would get rid of their main point of contact to that place. So, yeah.
Can I investigate just the ceiling area and see if that was
Yeah.
Can I find any evidence of what might have caused this crushing cave-in?
Looking up, surprisingly, you would expect to see like a huge, like, you know, concave hole on the top, but it is flat. You see like roots and vines covering it, and you see stones inside of it as well, which there are two things that might have happened. One, it either somehow just grew back, or these stones came from another source.
Can I do an investigation on the stones to try and identify like what kind of material they are versus what kind of stone the cave is?
Sure, yeah. Go ahead and do another investigation check.
Not at advantage, I assume, right? Normal.
Yeah, just a regular check.
14. Like, is it the same kind of stone?
As you're like kind of looking down at the stones, you see that some of them are jagged, some of them are smooth, and you look up to see there are similar type of stones in the ceiling.
Okay.
Or you see that a lot of the ceiling is a lot more like dirt based, and then you see like the root out of some places you see the root of the Gulthias tree coming out and then going back into the walls, but naturally there are stones that you see. Some are exposed, some obviously are hidden, and the ones that you see that are exposed share similar characteristics.
I think wherever these stones came from, they originated in this room, but they wouldn't have fallen. This was some sort of attack, an intentional burial. It wasn't just a spontaneous cave-in. So I think that probably is what happened. And then maybe those two creatures were corrupted as a way to protect anyone from clearing the shrine, or maybe by destroying the shrine, that's how they were activated.
The shrine is destroyed, it seems like.
Partially. It came out to like a tree type shrine where it was like a trunk that came out to like the canopy of that tree. That canopy has broken down into a few different pieces, but the trunk itself is still intact, mostly.
Does it seem like that's the thing that's sort of how this was defiled, or is there another something?
That would be a Sorsha question.
Arxes says then.
would I know? I mean, would I have to do an investigation check or something, or?
Based off of your vision that you had before,
yeah,
it seems like this doesn't match where you went.
Oh, no. Yeah.
So you're probably on the side of probably not.
Probably not, yes.
Might have been a stopping point as going further into this dungeon, but it's not the final spot.
No. Okay. Not. I don't think that this is the way, but at least we got some more questions and no answers, so we got that going for us right now. No, we need to go to one of the other tunnels to get to where I was seeing in the vision.
Well,
right.
which do we want to do? Creepy
Oh,
child or
downward.
crunching bones?
Seems like the way to go.
No, all right, no answer. Let's
Arxes
go.
has started walking down the long
Whoever
passage.
gets out first can choose.
Which seems like it's going to be Arxes.
I'm faster than all of you.
Someone was like, we should go to the other ones, and Arxes was like, all right, cool. And he started going.
And we're like, where's Arxes?
I book it ahead.
Okay. Does I mean,
They start
I don't
racing.
see Arxes putting up any mud.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care
So-
who gets out first.
Then Vaughn, you are the first one that comes out into the main tunnel, the splitting off into 3 different directions. Do perception check.
Oh,
Around
Okay.
the elk.
These are 3 different tunnels.
yeah.
Well,
Can
the
the
elk is
elk
still
help?
there, huh? Yeah.
Can the elk help me? I get
Sure.
there first with the elk.
Sure.
Hello.
Just looks at you. Looks
Can
away.
Hippocephalus help me?
Sure.
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
Great, lovely.
20.
21.
Oh, 21, right. You The elk is currently standing at the center of this tunnel, looking towards the left tunnel. And from that left tunnel, you see the child that is currently standing out in the open, looking to be approaching. And then as you come out, goes behind the side of the rock of the tunnel and looks out and sees what you're doing. And then that's when the elk looks back at you and says, "Fucking this guy."
What does the kid look like?
The kid is very small, like maybe 9.
Okay.
Black hair that comes out it's like this little bob almost. Yeah, like a bowl cut. And a little bit of a whiter face, little pointy chin, eyes that look very tired, but and then like hazel eyes, and he is very pale, but he just kind of stands out. You could see his nails from the outside where he's holding on to the wall. You can see his nails look dirtied, but not like completely shattered or anything like that. Nothing that gives you any vibe of like dead or anything, other than his pale tone.
Yeah. I'm gonna imitate the exact pose he's doing, but instead I'm using the elk.
I love it. Okay, so as you do that, you see the kid kind of and then like disappears behind the wall, comes back out to look. You just hear like the laughing kind of echoing. I would say this is about the time where Arxes, you come out of the tunnel and you see Vaughn just standing behind the elk, and you see the small little kid's head poking out from the tunnel, and then laughing as they come back around as Vaughn and this kid have this back and forth.
We do a vibe check on the kid.
Sure.
Can I ping a magical awareness?
Yeah. Go ahead and
Divine
ping
sense.
Divine sense does not pick up anything.
Satan. Yeah.
It is literal Asmodeus.
Oh, he's back?
He's back.
I got his autograph.
Nice. Oh, hello. Sorry. This isn't the Nine Hills.
You do not see any magical awareness.
Oh, this kid might just be a kid.
That does not make me feel any better.
It makes me feel worse that
Right.
it's an
Beatrice, you remember last session, since it was 2 weeks ago, you remember that you did not ping any mental thoughts.
Energy, that's right.
Nor did you ping any, like you didn't sense them, which you should have.
Right.
So that's just a weird
There's no
side
magic.
thing.
But we
It's not
can't sense
magical,
their
but they're
brain.
real. Let me
They're-
look at this
they're not-
really quick.
They're not celestial fiends or undead.
They are not.
Okay.
Which my mind would say illusion, but if it's not magical, that doesn't make sense.
But that would have pinged up, yeah.
Maybe they're just very dull children.
I'll try it.
I mean, it could be. Could it be a kid from the town of Barovia then? Would they ping on?
It's not
Detect
about whether or not
thoughts?
they have a soul.
You're talking about
it's
the Solus? Yes,
Yeah.
that would still ping.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna kneel down and try and just like let them keep playing their game.
So as you're approaching, like all of you coming out of the tunnel now and kind of checking what's going on, that's when they go behind the wall and you can see their hands beginning to go away.
I'll throw a fuzzy ball, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe it was interested in the animals.
Okay.
Oh God, please don't be another giant elk. His wife's gonna be so pissed.
Scraping through the ceiling.
Last thing we need.
Are you throwing it into the tunnel or just in the room we're in?
I was gonna throw it down the tunnel.
Sight. Nice. That makes sense.
Just throwing a fuzzy ball at a kid.
3. I think
Yeet.
that's
With the elk.
No.
It's just
No,
Goodness,
8 is the
no.
elk.
3 is oh, it's the badger.
Oh, great.
Cool.
That's perfect.
So the badger
Be
shoots
a
out
nice
from
badger.
shoots out from this ball and looks to you for a command. You see the badger turning and looking towards the tunnel, most likely the kid, as you begin to hear patters as they continue down the tunnel, seeming to be not interested in this animal.
Oh.
I'm gonna go to Richard, our elk friend.
Right on. Richard's just chilling.
I'm just gonna stare into his eyes and try to see what Richard was thinking about that kid. So Arxes tries to do.
Okay. Richard looks very deeply into your eyes as well, and go ahead and just do like an animal handling check.
All right, cool beans. I'm not good at these, so 14.
You can tell that they're just kind of not a lot going on there. Just kind of just here.
I'll be
just
honest,
hanging out.
I pat him on the neck.
I'll be honest, y'all. My curiosity is piqued by these children. If they're not illusory or undead and also mindless, I just kind of want to find out what's going on down there.
I imagine at that point, Katya was
just
lagging
go.
behind a little bit, and she comes around the corner. It's like, all right, can we please do the darkness one and not the scary children?
Arxes has already started walking. As soon as someone was like, let's go down that way.
Going down? Are you going down the children one or the dark tunnel?
The children one.
Fair enough.
She says that.
Hello?
Arxes charges through, and she's just like, okay.
Little
All right.
kid, we want to be your friends.
Oh, no.
You begin to make your way down this tunnel. And not that one. There we go.
Could they be a
You travel down the left tunnel. You begin to see dense vegetation growing from the walls, the ceiling, vines sprawling across the natural earthen ground beneath you. Their intertwining tendrils creating almost a web. And then sprouting in what little space is left, you see these vibrant flowers that have never seen the light of the sun. But they bloom. Their petals are a deep, unsettling shade of blood red that glow, giving off a faint, dark red light. You see clusters of grapes that look prime and delicious. About 30 feet ahead, you see the lush vines coming to a nexus where they fall to the ground, covering your journey forward. And just beyond the veil of vines in front of you, you hear more children laughing.
Do we hear any adults?
Seems like it's just children.
Can I take a mage hand and poke a flower?
You poke a flower and it just moves.
Are they poisonous? Do they look like they're going to be poisonous?
Do a nature check.
I would love to do a nature check.
17. No? I mean, you've never seen these before? There's nothing on them that looks to be poisonous, but that could be by design.
True. I'll make them very slow, like motion, like looking at everyone as I go to pick one.
I love it.
I pick it.
Katya just like
Do you?
shows. Oh.
At this point is when you see that the stem that's on it has a few like pricks on it, but you're able to pull it off without causing any damage.
Do we see any sort of similar... so we're looking at some sort of curtain of vines that the.
Pretty much like this
All right.
thick blanket of vines that just covers whatever is forward. You can see like a little bit of glowing light in between sometimes, like this dark red and some light blue. The light blue is definitely not very bright, but it's dark on the other end.
Is it something that either, like, that any of our pets could go through?
Possibly.
Cosette would probably have the best bet as she can't get pricked by any of those spines.
True, yes. As I tuck another flower into Beatrice's hat.
Oh. These are like similar to roses. They're kind of clustered together, creating like a bulb, literally, because they glow. And they glow from the inside of it. So you see like a little bit of shadow coming from the inside of the rose type flower that then spotlights forward. And you just see so many of them that it just creates this glow of that deep red.
Anyone opposed?
Did sending Cosette through?
I think that is probably the best bet. Or I've got this badger.
I think either one will do.
We could do both. We could just like send Cosette over to one area and then the badger through another. Okay.
Hold on,
Let's
I
do
have to
that.
do this to
I'll keep Cosette off the ground, and I want her to try avoid touching the plants as much as possible. Since she's a
Sure.
snake, that shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She also can fly, so.
The badger's just gonna steamroll.
Cool. Badger's just rushing through.
Yeah, because Cosette's like all elegance and stuff. Badger's the
So
opposite.
maybe Cosette kind of follows behind as the vines kind of spread out. And as the vines get, what's the word I'm looking for? They move from the badger that rushes through them. Cosette quickly makes her way just behind.
So
And-
it parts? They part like.
They don't part, no. It's because of the badger that rushes through it.
I
They
see.
move because of the badger, and then Cosette is able to rush through and makes it before the vines then settle once again, covering your view.
We should have given Cosette one of your little fingers.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean,
Can you look through Cosette? I can send Bocephalus in and I can look through Bocephalus.
Can't look through Cosette. She's more for investigation and retrieval.
My precious boy. Don't get stabbed by anything.
maybe you
All
should
right.
fix his like
His mouth?
respiratory system.
Wait, what? He doesn't need one. He doesn't need one. He doesn't need to breathe. He just does it because he likes it.
Oh,
He's magic.
I think that's just kind of due to
Worse?
the shape of its mouth.
I could get him an inhaler.
I don't think that would. I don't think that would help.
Come on in, boy.
You
Maybe
send
a
in
smaller
Bocephalus.
tongue.
Yeah.
Looking through Bocephalus'
Larger
eyes.
mouth, maybe.
I put my hand on Beatrice's shoulder.
I'm going to not be able to hear or see anything.
Of course. I continue taking measurements for the suit.
Bocephalus has dark vision, right?
Yeah. Dark vision and can detect invisibility within 60 feet.
Interesting.
Whoa.
And can detect poison.
Bocephalus is kind of sick, actually.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And can smell really well.
Yeah, so can the badger.
Cool.
Oh shit. Okay.
In dark vision, yeah.
My special son is incredible, and you all hate him because he's
I
not.
First of all,
I never said I hated him.
Yeah.
Has
Where
Bocephalus been hanging
where
out
did you
with?
get that idea?
Has Bocephalus been hanging out with Volo or something?
Bocephalus is technically a winged cat.
A
Cat
Beatrice.
dog.
So you
Cat
see Bocephalus makes his way towards the edge of the vines. Where is everybody else during this time?
As close as I can be without getting pricked.
Got it.
Same.
Everybody's just kind of following. Okay.
Yeah.
Bocephalus enters through the vines and Vaughn, what you see is on the other end of this chamber, very dark, even for Bocephalus's eyes. You see the badger approaching this circle of children who are kind of dancing around.
The children are dancing in a circle.
You see them beginning to circle around. Do a perception check.
For Bocephalus?
Correct.
I believe in you.
Thanks.
18.
18. As Bocephalus enters this room, seeing these children dancing around just behind a large stone, you see a large vine that was just previously behind them, a very large vine, move around a corner that you cannot see where it is. And as that happens, there is a vine just next to Bocephalus that then reaches out
My boy.
and tries to grab him. Since you weren't able to see this thing, it gets an advantage on the attack.
Okay.
Ooh.
Not the dog.
That
Bocephalus is dead.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits him. He's a
Imagine if
dog.
it didn't. That'd be
And I
wild,
imagine
right?
that the damage, I imagine that
say
he
it
doesn't
again.
have very much health, right?
I won't say. Tell me the damage.
7 million health, actually.
He's actually immortal. He's a
I
god.
will,
sick, though.
I will say that it is more
the
than
kingmaker.
5.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's all you needed to say.
Okay.
I'm rushing the thing of vines the second that my connection with him breaks.
Okay.
Oh, I
At
guess we're
that-
going.
We are going to end because it is right on the cusp that like there's no way we could
It'll
do
take too
another
long, yeah.
attack, or combat.
Combat,
So anyways,
yeah.
that's a great place to end as Vaughn
My
rushes through
son.
this wall of vines to reclaim their son. Yeah, thank you all for joining us. If you haven't yet, please consider following and subscribing to our channel. If you're watching the recording, thank you. Please thumbs up, like, give us a rating, subscribe to YouTube, help us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Just give us 5 stars. That'd be great because it helps with getting the algorithm, all that good stuff. We are, I believe, 400 away from 20,000 listens on the podcast, so that is awesome.
Ooh.
So
And if we
hopefully
get
it
there-
continues.
Yeah,
and
what
if
are
we
we celebrating?
get there, we're going to be doing a nice level 20 one shot that we will be planning a level 20 one shot for 20,000 listens. We're not entirely sure. We threw Tiamat out there. We'll see how that goes.
Damn.
If there's any other type of CR whatever that we want to fight. But that will be something that once we hit Tarask could be a possibility.
Ask Tarask.
Outside of that, yeah, we thank you guys so much for all of the support. We really appreciate it. Also this week, we will be doing Map Maven.
We will not, actually. I'm not
We will
available
not be
tomorrow.
doing Map Maven.
Sorry.
No worries. So then, yes, outside of that, Thursday, we will be doing the DMVDM fight night where I will be taking on Tiamat as my character versus Jack Gogsbane, which of Gods and Game Masters, I will be facing his homebrew dragon, Furincandium. It's pretty beefy, so it'll be a evil dragon versus evil dragon god, crazy bullshit. We'll have an opening fight of a team of goblins versus a team of kobolds. It'll be fucking wacky, but it'll be
so
so
you're
much fun.
leveling up from like minor minions all the way up to like level 20 boss.
Yeah, to gods.
That's
yeah,
fun.
of course. Yeah.
That's
So
cute.
yeah, we'll have that opening fight, and then we'll have the fucking Tiamat versus the purple dragon, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. It starts at 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time, and it'll be here. So yeah, check it out. Then on Thursday, Outside of that, follow us on social at TalkingXP. Good stuff. Thank you all so much for joining us. Make sure to level up, and we will see you all next week as we finish up this battle. Bye, everybody.
Bye.